Welcome to the Metric of the Month series. This is Luis Cañas Diaz from Bitergia, and today I will talk about two interesting metrics we use at Bitergia to identify risk factors in software projects. In our previous videos, we focused on metrics related to the organizations and contributors of a project. The metrics we present today were initially developed for the software quality analysis. So, instead of focusing on the teams doing the job, today we will talk about the process. The key takeaway from these metrics helps us understand if projects are actively maintained or if you are running a risk by including them in your stack. The first metric we present is the Backlog Management Index, or BMI, which defines the effectiveness of a team's backlog management process. This metric allows us to understand if the team can digest all the issues created or if the number of issues to work on is growing. The Bitergia analytics platform calculates this metric and provides this over time, so we can use a trend to understand past events and predict the project's future. In this example, we see the BMI for all the repositories of the Chaos project. When the line is above the threshold, the team closes more issues than the ones received. That means they are reducing the total backlog. For example, when the value is 150, the team closed 150% of the number of issues submitted during that period. When the BMI is smaller than 100%, the total backlog grows. The team is not being able to digest all the issues. For example, a value of 80 means that the team closed 80% of the number of issues submitted during that period, and the rest, the 20%, is still to be closed. The BMI helps us to know if the backlog is being managed properly. A backlog that grows endlessly is an indicator of a poorly maintained project. When analyzing OpenStack in 2015 with Stefano Mafuli, he suggested us to use the same BMI concept with code reviews. This is the origin of the Review Efficiency Index. The idea is pretty similar to BMI, but instead of studying the issues waiting in the backlog, we study the code reviews submitted and the ones closed. In our example taken from the Chaos project, we can see that this metric is most of the time over 90%, and there are frequent peaks reaching 110%. What this tells us is that the team has been able to handle the reviews in a timely fashion. A high score means that a team is effectively managing the review process, while a low score indicates that some code contributions are not being reviewed, which is particularly important because they can get outdated quickly. These are some of the key takeaways from these two metrics. A low score in the Backlog Management Index or the Review Efficiency Index are indicators of a poorly maintained product, and as a consequence, risk indicators for people who depend on that project. A high score means the team has been able to handle the submitted issues or code reviews. Follow the Metric of the Month series to know more about these and other metrics. Thanks for watching.